a unique space for its cultural value, for its history, for the beauty it contains. The Forest of Béjar. In terms of the Florence Charter of 1981, the historic garden is an architectural composition whose constituents are primarily vegetal and therefore living, which means that they are perishable and renewable. Thus, its appearance reflects the perpetual balance between the cycle of the seasons, the growth and decay of nature, and the desire of the artist and craftsman to keep it permanently unchanged. In a space to feel the silence dictated by architecture and nature, to evoke the past and imagine the future. To enter the Forest of Béjar is to cross a unique reference of the Italian Renaissance in Spain, to feel the murmur of the water next to spectacular fountains, to stroll among willows, redwoods, and centenary yews. Crossing the Forest of Béjar is to discover a monumental recreational village, conceived in the 16th century by the Zúñiga Dukes of Béjar. Structured in several terraces, it merges valuable stone architecture with different landscape spaces, full of unique plant species. The palace, as a witness of ancient events, is reflected in the waters of a large pond, surrounded by ornamental fountains, staircases, and benches. The lower terraces are occupied by the romantic garden and the Abajo orchard, next to ditches and historic walls. A set that integrates an admirable heritage declared of cultural interest in 1982. Since 1999, the Forest of Béjar has been protected and administered by the City Council of Béjar and the Castilla-León Council. Restoration interventions have been carried out continuously since then in order to preserve this villa for public enjoyment. In 2019, the approval of the Interreg Hall Couture project for cooperation between Spain and Portugal has given new impetus to this effort. Hall Couture, after a meticulous previous investigation, has allowed it to recover spaces and routes of the forest and provide it with the necessary infrastructures to improve its resources. The ground floor of the palace has been adapted as a visitor reception center to facilitate the understanding of the historic garden. To this have been added multiple information actions, such as a seminar and a conference on historic gardens, traveling exhibitions, virtual tours, videos, documentaries, and hands-on workshops. The Forest of Béjar has also been represented at the AR and PA Fair, which brings together the most outstanding of the international cultural heritage sector every 2 years in Castilla-León. All information services are aimed at the maximum integration of the public with different abilities, as highlighted in the guide and teaching material edited for people with autism spectrum disorder, ASD. The inclusion of the Forest of Béjar in the European route of historic gardens is a real honor for those who work every day in its conservation and promotion. Thank you very much to everyone who has made it possible.